All right, so this is the first goal in the Philadelphia Union versus Orlando City match. This one comes courtesy of Philadelphia Union striker Mikael Uhre. And so you can see Kai Wagner here on the corner kick. It gets cleared away by Orlando City. Quinn Sullivan does a good job to win this ball back for the Union, keep this ball in Orlando's side of the field. And so we're going to go ahead and pay attention to the movement here by Mikael Uhre. And I think Uhre actually does a really good job here with timing his run, making sure that he stays on side on this play, because there was a chance that Mikael looked like he wanted the ball played in by Jack McGlynn. Jack McGlynn doesn't play on the ball, and so Mikael does a good job just to keep himself inside the Orlando 18-yard box, keep himself alive on this play, because eventually the ball is going to come right back to him. So Martinez finds McGlynn, and you can see Mikael wants to go. He wants to go. He's inside the center backs there. Nate Harrell picks up his head, finds a pass to Mikael Uhre, and this is a clinical finish by Mikael Uhre. This is a huge goal for him. With Julian Carranza suspended this game because of yellow card accumulation, this was a big opportunity for Mikael Uhre. In the 12th minute, he gets a goal for the Union. The Union finally put the ball in the back of the net first, finally do not concede first, and this is just really, really lovely. You can see the pass by Jack McGlynn, Nate Harrell, and a lot of space here. And so I just want to highlight this because Nate, in so much space, he's able to take that touch, lift his head, and so he plays the perfect threaded pass into Mikael Uhre. And don't forget, Nate Harrell's a right back, and this is a terrific pass by Nate in an area of the field where he's not typically at. And so he's just going to play this threaded pass into Mikael Uhre, touch there, picks his corner, and you saw Cartagena there just go sliding. Mikael just really, really cool, calm, doesn't panic, picks his corner out. It's a really good first touch there, and then he puts the ball right past Gallese in the back of the net for a 1-0 Philadelphia Union lead. All right, so this is the second goal in the match. Orlando City's first of the night with Duncan McGuire, his second all-time goal against the Philadelphia Union. And so Orlando have a corner kick here, and this is a pretty bad corner kick. Quinn Sullivan clears it away, no problem whatsoever. But this is what Jim Curtin was complaining about after the game. Highlight it in the white circle. Well, that's where the ball went out of play. And so you have Ladero highlight it with the white and purple circle. That's where he takes his throw in, but clearly you see the ball goes out of play so much further than where Ladero takes his throw in. And so the ball gets thrown in. You see Quinn Sullivan complaining about where this ball was thrown in from. And so here's Duncan McGuire in the white, and we're going to go ahead and just track Damian Lowe. Gets caught completely just ball watching here. Doesn't even notice Duncan McGuire run in front of him until it's too late. It's a great ball played in by Nico Ladero, but this is a play that simply shouldn't have happened. This is just a simple mistake here by the Philadelphia Union. Damian Lowe caught ball watching, and Orlando City tie this game up in the 21st minute. We'll go ahead and see that play back a couple more times because, again, just really, really simple stuff. Ball gets played back to Ladero. Ladero, one touch, picks out the cross, and Damian Lowe just reacts late, just watching the ball the whole time, and Duncan McGuire is just going to go ahead and make a late run right in front of Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe just so late to react, nothing he can do there on that play, and the ball winds up in the back of the net for Orlando City goal. All right, so this is the third goal in the match. Orlando City's second goal in the first half. This one comes courtesy of Orlando's Luis Muriel. Scores his first goal for the club. Highlighted on your screen is Jose Martinez. We're highlighting him because of his bad pass back to Jack McGlynn. This is the second giveaway by Jose Martinez in 3 games that has led to the opposition's goal. We saw it against Seattle with Raul Ruidiaz, and now this time we see the bad pass back to Jack McGlynn, and now here goes Orlando on the attack, and this isn't terribly defended. The only thing that I want to point out is Jack McGlynn's out of position because Kai Wagner was pushed up high up the field, expecting the pass, and the Union give it away out of the back. And these are areas where you cannot turn the ball over. But you have your 2 center backs there. You have Damian Lowe on Duncan McGuire. You have Jose Martinez chasing down the ball. And so it's a 5-on-4, the Union have 5 defenders back against the 4 attackers for Orlando City. So Orlando's just going to slow this down, and Jack McGlynn's going to say, yeah, I'll keep you on your right, but then Luis Muriel comfortable on his left, and Jack McGlynn was not expecting that, and that's a world-class strike. It's a wonderful goal for the designated player in Orlando City, the former Atalanta striker. It's a huge moment for him to score a golazo of a goal. It's been a long time coming for Luis Muriel in Orlando City, and this is what Orlando City knew they were getting. This is a wonderful strike outside the box. Right here, the pass, and Jack McGlynn's like, I'll keep you out wide. You're not going to cut. And he does cut, and Jack McGlynn knows as soon as he cuts, he's like, oh, this is trouble. And Luis Muriel just comfortable there on his left foot. That's a wonderful strike. Nothing Oliver Zemla can do on that play. All right, so this is the 5th and final goal in this match. This one comes courtesy of a Daniel Gazdag penalty kick. Kai Wagner on the corner kick right here. Ball gets flicked on. Handball Damian Lowe's appealing for. And we'll see the replay that it does indeed come off of Nicholas Ladero's hand. Clear as day right here. Flick on. Hits his hand. It's a clear and obvious penalty. Unfortunate that the ball gets flicked on by his own defender. Nothing Ladero can do in that position, but the ball clearly hits his hand. Penalty for Daniel Gazdag. Gazdag steps up to the spot, and Daniel Gazdag has been money his whole MLS career from the penalty spot. And is going to go right down the middle here to make it 3-2. Union back in this match. And it's a simple penalty here by Daniel Gazdag. Daniel Gazdag waited for Gallese to pick where he wanted to dive. And as soon as Daniel Gazdag saw the movement from the goalkeeper, Daniel decides to put this one right down the middle. You can see Daniel Gazdag encouraging his team. Let's go, let's go. We're right back in this. Plenty of soccer to be played. 3-2 is the way that this game ends. You can see Gallese goes, and Daniel Gazdag, all right, sees that and decides, I'm going to put this right down the middle because the goalkeeper is already committed. And this is a perfect penalty kick here by Daniel Gazdag to get the second goal of the night for the Philadelphia Union. All right, and so the Union get a penalty kick awarded to them late on in this game, which would have made it 3-3 if Daniel Gazdag could convert. And so the ball played in here by Nate Harriel. Orlando City can't clear this away. The Union do a good job to keep this ball in play. Cross played in by Kai Wagner. The run in by Nate. Is he pulled? Tim Ford straight to the penalty spot. He says this is a clear and obvious penalty. And Orlando City are going to argue this, say there's no way, absolutely no way that this is a penalty kick. And the Union gifted one here. 2 penalties given up by Orlando City in this game after having a 3-1 lead. It shows you this wasn't a very good Orlando City team to give up a penalty late into this game yet again. You can see contact on Nate Harriel. Clear and obvious penalties being pulled, pushed to the ground. Tim Ford had a great view of this. It's a penalty kick. Saved by Gallese. Gazdag gets the rebound and puts it over. And this is a huge moment in the 89th minute in this game. Daniel Gazdag had been perfect from the penalty spot in the MLS regular season. We don't need a lip reader there to tell you what Daniel Gazdag just said. But Gazdag wants to go left here. Gallese dives the same way that he did for the first one. And that's a huge save there by the goalkeeper for Orlando City. And Gazdag actually gets the rebound. And just not able to put this one in the back of the net. Just puts his well high over the bar. And unfortunate right there for the Union. Go ahead and end this video looking at a couple chances by Mikael Uhre in this game. Some of Mikael's movement. And I think this was a really good performance by him. Obviously, he gets the goal. But he does so much more than that. He works the back line. His movement in this game was excellent, and this is what you want to see from Mikael Uhre. And so you're going to see a crazy run here by Damian Lowe, collected that loose ball. Here's the movement we're going to track by Mikael Uhre, just stretching that back line. And so the Union keep this play alive, and they're going to just go ahead and a couple passes on the left-hand side. Quinn Sullivan wants to go in the middle, wants to find a pass. Nobody's there, and so he resets play back with Jack McGlynn. Jack McGlynn's going to go ahead and play this nice pass into Quinn Sullivan, and I think that pass by Quinn to Mikael Uhre, I think that's a pretty weak pass, a pretty bad pass. Could have been better, because if it is, I think then Mikael gets a shot on goal right there. Right here, this is a messed up opportunity here by the Union. It's a huge missed opportunity. Quinn Sullivan, instead of playing this ball into Mikael Uhre just making that run across the defenders, and Quinn Sullivan's going to play it to Mikael. You have two guys wide open on the left-hand side. Jack McGlynn, who you can see, hands pointed down, he wants to pass, and Daniel Gazdag, just so much space over there on the left-hand side because the Orlando defenders are occupied by the run of Mikael Uhre. And so he opts for the pass to Mikael. Mikael has to go out wide, and it's an easy save there by Gallese. It's a huge missed opportunity there. And then the last play here, again, just another pass by Jack McGlynn. His vision, his passing is excellent. We're going to see ball played by Martinez into McGlynn. McGlynn's going to lift his head and see that run by Mikael Uhre. It's a great way to pass. Tries to chip the goalkeeper, and Gallese stands tall in his net.